I'm back. Me and Vaji are back. Me and my baby are back. My baby stays right here with me at all times. And it's very helpful to me because I did a lot of crying this week. I will say I did a lot of crying this week. But today was my Record King day, and I did a quick thrift run. And so I'll show you what I got. And I also, after Record King, I went and got a ghost, not a ghost pepper Whopper. I wish they did ghost pepper Whoppers again. But this year I got a Wednesday's Whopper. And this is the first time I felt like even going and dealing with that. So I did, and I took it with me. So we'll do that first. Hi guys, we are trying to get a Wednesday Whopper. This is the first I've felt like doing this. I'm coming home from Craig the Record King, and I thought we would try and get a Wednesday Whopper, but look at the line to the drive-in. Like, what the hell? I don't know, but we'll try and get one. Last time I came here, they didn't have purple buns, so I said forget it. So we're gonna do a Wednesday Whopper today, if we can get one. Alright, we're almost there, but it's taken a long ass time. And well, let's just breathe, right? Because I don't have to worry about Vaji. I don't have to worry about Vaji being home alone, so I got the time. So let's get our Wendy's. What am I talking about? Wednesday's Whopper. Yeah. Hi, can I have a Wednesday's Whopper, please?
Just a sandwich, or would you like?
Just a sandwich.
Alright. Would you like anything else, ma'am?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, it'll be $7.67. First bill, please.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay guys, we got our Wednesday's Whopper. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm not as impressed by this year's Halloween Burger King thing as the last couple of years, which was the ghost pepper Whopper, and I thought that was great. But I will say it's flaming hot. It's very, very hot. So I'm kind of excited to try it. Alright, this is what it looks like out of the package. The purple bun is so very, very cool. Purple and black, for Wednesday. The ghost pepper Whopper had an orange and black bun. But this one is a potato bun, which is kind of cool. And the coolest thing about this is that it is Swiss cheese on this Whopper. So Whoppers are a little big for me. Normally I usually get the Whopper Junior, but for Halloween I have to try the Wednesday Whopper. And I will say it's very, very hot, like considering how long the line was, right? But let's see, let's take our first bite. And I like Swiss cheese. But, it doesn't impress me like the ghost pepper Whopper. But it's fine. It's fine. There's pickles. There's pickles. There's tomatoes. There's lettuce. There's onions. There's the burger, which absolutely looks flame broiled. So. Okay. I like it. I'm enjoying it. And I love the purple bun. So, I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool concept, right? It's not totally Halloween, in my opinion. Like the Ghost Pepper Whopper. But it's still cool. And we love the Addams Family. So, I dig it. Definitely okay. I recommend it. I forget. What did I pay? $7.69? I think $7.69. I like it. It has the Tink seal of approval. So, if you like the Addams Family and you like Whoppers, grab one. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy with that. It's fine. Not really Halloween, in my opinion, but still very, very good. So, we had a very fun Record King day today. And Joe was there. Dennis was there. Peter was there. Dennis brought some records in, and I don't know, a friend passed away or something, and the wife gave him the records, or however it went. And he let me go through the records and, you know, pick whatever I wanted, which was really sweet. I love Dennis. And I did find a couple of really fun things. And as soon as Joe came in, he asked how I was doing, and he said he was so sorry about Vaji's passing and everything, and that, it meant so much to me, so very much. And it just tells you that people care, and Joe definitely cares, you know. And then for the afternoon, we were going through, I'm telling you, we're talking about horror movies, of course, and talking about horror movies that we would make. And Joe was coming up with some pretty psycho ideas. For an ex-U.S. Marshal, I said, Joe, you'd be a great horror movie writer or director or whatever, because he was coming up with the best ideas, I'm telling you. And we had a lot of fun with that conversation. And our horror movie was going to take place in a bowling alley, because, you know, Craig's a bowler, Elena's a bowler, Bob's a bowler. So we were thinking about what a great kind of venue for a horror movie, right? As far as I know, I mean, I've watched a lot of horror movies. I don't remember any taking place in a bowling alley, but it would be kind of fun, I think. what Joe is coming up with, I was like, holy crap. Some of it I can't even say here. And Craig came up with something really creepy. Oh my god. You know, like the guy that gives you the shoes, you know, the guy that you rent the shoes from, like just being really creepy and smelling the insides of the shoes, you know what I mean? Oh, that sounds like a horror movie right there, right? So we had fun with that. And I gave Craig the sign today. I brought the sign today because Halloween, you know, I'll have to bring my costume and all kinds of crap, so I don't want to be carrying that too. We had a couple of people bringing in collections today. Not too much that Craig was interested in, but he did have a Halloween record put aside for me, and it's really cool. And I'll show it to you in a little while. So we had a very fun day. And I haven't had many fun days this week. I cried a lot. I cried a lot this week. But little by little, you know. And next Thursday is Halloween. So we will have our Halloween gathering. And I think the girls upstairs were even saying they want to get in on it. So it was fun. I mean, I had to get it. It was their Halloween release for the year, but it's not, you know, like the Ghost Pepper Whopper, which I thought was great. It was a great idea, great thing. They did it for 2 years, did not do it again. And, but I enjoyed it, and I took you along, so that was fun. We'll go through our thrift stuff. Then we'll go through films that I've watched. And then I'll show you the records I got today. So the light is really weird because it's a different time of day. It is, what time is it? 5 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock in my house, the light is right in this window. So the light is weird. That's why it looks like this, but it is what it is. So I stopped in the Thrift. I was in a very, very bad mood. I was just so depressed. And I was hoping I wouldn't run into anyone I knew, and I didn't. But every person I ran into was annoying, and it was a tough day. So I was in and out. But I found a couple of little things. I found mostly just books. But I found this, and it's really beautiful. It is like a real log cabin. Look at this, with an opening in the top. And I thought this would be amazing over a incense burner, and let the incense smoke come out the top. Wouldn't that be awesome? I thought that was so beautiful. And log cabins are very cool, very horror movie in a sense, you know. But I absolutely loved it. All right, the books I got, 3 of which were 49 cents. They were half price. So I got 3 of them for 49 cents a piece and 1 for 99 cents. So I got The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Just a great thing. I don't think I've ever actually read the book, you know. Of course, I've seen the movie a million times, but I thought, let me read the original. I think that's cool. I got Cooking in Clay by Joanna White. I just thought this would be some great recipes for my Moroccan tagines. And there are some cool things in here that I want to try. Oh, this is so interesting. This is called 12 Days of Terror, a definitive investigation of the 1916 New Jersey shark attacks. What? I've lived in New Jersey all of my life, and I've never heard of the 1916 shark attacks, despite the fact that I lived down the shore for every summer for 20 years of my life. I mean, 1916 New Jersey shark attacks. Wow, I cannot wait to read this. It's so fun. And then I got A Brief History of Great Britain. Beautiful stuff. I found some really fun books. Right now I'm reading a book about Albert Fish. It's actually called Albert Fish in His Own Words, and it's worse than any horror movie I've ever seen in my life, okay? Because it's real, you know, real horror. All right, let's go through our movies. The movies I've watched recently. And I saw some great ones. I wasn't really watching extreme blood and guts horror this week. I was watching extreme psychological horror, which is almost harder to watch sometimes. But anyway, I'll go through them and tell you which ones I think are too much and some of them that are fine for everyone. All right, so I saw a film called Profile, 2018. It's about a journalist that infiltrates ISIS online under a a fake name and everything. She was doing it for her newspaper, and her editor kept pushing her to do it. And how deep she got in and how scary it became. Oh my God, we're talking horror, but real life horror. You know what I mean? But it was great. The acting was excellent. It was just really, really, really good. I saw Speak No Evil, 2022. It's the original Dutch version. Now they re-released this not long ago, I believe, as an American film, but I will say that the Dutch version is really, really good. It is a horror movie, but it's not a slash and gore. But it is a very intense movie, and I really loved it. All right, I saw one very old movie. This was called Drums O' Voodoo, 1934, and it's also known as Louisiana, and it's also known as She-Devil. But it's a very early black and white film, 1934. Looks like it had been restored as much as possible because it's only about, I think only like 56 minutes of the film remain. And it's amazing. And the voodoo priestess in this film is awesome. It is an all black cast. It is an amazing film. I absolutely loved it. I saw a film called Femme, 2023. This was a British film. This is not a horror film either, but psychological horror or real life, things that could happen in real life, can be more horrific than horror films. Do you know what I mean? So I saw Femme, and it was about a transvestite who was accosted and beaten up by a gang of British thugs. And then she kind of takes revenge in a very interesting way. And it kind of twists and turns at the end. And it makes you kind of... It's pretty sad. It's a sad ending. But anyway, it was a great film. I absolutely loved it. I saw Butterfly Kisses, and that's a 2018 film. It's like a Shadow Man film. It's about two student filmmakers that are doing a film about an urban legend. And Butterfly Kisses is like when someone gets so close, you can feel their eyelashes flutter on your cheeks. That's what a butterfly kiss is. So this particular shadow man type thing, every time you blink, he gets closer and closer and closer. It's really creepy. It's really good, and the ending is crazy. But I recommend that film. I liked it a lot. I saw Be My Cat, a film for Anne, 2016. Now, this one has a lot of reviews out there. It's one of those disturbing stalker kind of films. This crazy European filmmaker, small filmmaker, probably like a home filmmaker, you know what I mean? He has a thing for Anne Hathaway, and he's trying to impress her with this film that he's going to make for her, and she's going to see how much she should want to work with him. It is this one kind of reminds me a little bit of Sergei Prakov, you know, the way, you know, the descent into madness kind of thing. Well, this guy's nuts from the start, but even so, it's really I enjoyed it. I thought he was crazy. Oh, I saw Exhibit A. Okay. This is another British film. It's 2007. It's pretty much of a found footage film, because the father buys his daughter a video camera, and she starts videoing day-to-day life. And little by little, the father starts to absolutely like lose it, and the film, it just, the whole dynamic just deteriorates, and it's really good. It was another one that I said, wow, oh my God, this is crazy. And I enjoyed it a lot. I saw American Mary. Okay, this one, 2012. This is a revenge film, and it is, I absolutely loved it. Mary was a very gifted surgeon student. She was going to be a surgeon, and she was like top in her class, and she was really, really great, and she started falling behind on rent payments and this, that, and the other. So she was looking for a side job, and she winds up as a body modification surgeon in an adult club, you know, a dancer's club. And she gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and the movie is great. I absolutely loved the film American Mary. You know, I love the revenge films, and there's a reason that she delves into this. It wasn't just the money. It wasn't just the bills. It was something that happened to her where she was tricked by her fellow surgeons. Anyway, I won't say too much about it. And that's a body mod kind of film, which is very, very interesting to me. Which brings me to Strangeland. And I've seen Strangeland many, many times. It's one of my favorite all-time films. And Dee Snider from Twisted Sister is in it in 1998. And he is a crazy serial killer who is completely body modified, and it's just a great film. If you've never seen it and you're a fan of Twisted Sister or music or Dee Snider or anything like that, you have to see it because it's really good. And the last one on my list is The Treatment. Okay. This one is it's a Belgian film, 2014. This one is a film that will stay with me. I mean, this is really tough. This is a tough watch, but it's so well done. This one is a crime drama, but it's about children that are disappearing and stuff like that. And a guy that is obsessed with finding the killer, because years before, his brother was abducted by the same kind of person that's abducting the children now. So, but I will say that that film, that one's going to stay with me. By the time I was done with that film, my body was so tense. It was that kind of film. You know what I mean? Really a tough watch, but very well done. Very well done. Okay, so Record King, we had some fun. I got a Halloween card from Bob, thinking of you. Very, very sweet. Everybody knows how much you love this time of year, and so you're wished a wicked good time now that it's finally here. Happy Halloween. Make it a very happy, happy Halloween. Love, Bob. All right. Yes, I'm going to enjoy my Halloween, but it's not going to be a happy Halloween for me, as everybody knows. It's just I'm just having a very rough week, so. But that was a very sweet card, and I loved it and appreciate it. All right, so Craig was working with a customer for about an hour and a half. So I was in the kitchen with Dennis and Peter for the hour and a half. And Dennis had brought a couple of boxes of records and 45s that he wanted Craig to go through. I'm so sorry for this light. It's so weird. Let me see if I can fix a little bit. The sun is right there. It's just really bad. So, can I make this better? Probably not. Nah, I really can't. Alright, so anyway, just ignore this gleaming white. Alright, so Dennis told me to go through the records, take whatever I wanted, you know. So I found in there this bag. And you know I love these old record store bags. This one is Gray Mat for Music, Somerset Shopping Center and South Street, Morristown. This is a record store that I do not know, and I've never heard of it, and I don't know what year this was or anything, but you know, I love my record store bags. Very, very, very fun. And then also from him, I got the Banana Boat song by Stan Freberg. What? I did not even know Freberg did this. So that's really cool. And then I got We Love You Beatles by the Vernon Girls, a promo copy. This is different from the We Love You Beatles that everyone knows. So this is cool. It's a promo and it's by the Vernon Girls. So that is pretty cool. And thank you, Dennis. Thank you so much for such fun stuff. He's so sweet. All right, from Craigie. Like I said, we hung out. Me, Tony was there, Elena, Craig, Joe. And Joe, like I said, I was talking before, the first thing Joe said was like, I'm so sorry, how you doing? You know, asked about Vaji immediately, and that meant the world to me. I you know, this is exactly what I need, you know? And it was so sweet, and I'm so thankful. Because I just, it's important that people acknowledge that I just lost my child. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really hard when people just ignore it, you know? So, and I kind of had the same problem when I lost Skeety. A lot of people didn't say a word, and it just really bothered me. I mean, Craig and Elena, like I said, were always there for me. And through this Vaji thing, and now Joe, first thing out of his mouth. Hope you're okay. You know, I'm so sorry. And that means the world. All right, so from Craig, I got this really sweet Benji Hi, thanks for writing us. Hope you'll write again soon. So this was your new record from Benji's television specials. And you remember Benji the dog, the TV show? This is a Benji's Christmas special. It's really cool. It's songs from Benji's holiday specials. Christmas all over the world. It's really, really, really cool. Waldo and I are really happy that you wrote to us. So I guess if you wrote to Benji, they would send you this, which is kind of really, really fun. And I love that. Okay, I'm going to save the horror record for last because it's so amazing. Last week when I was there, I said to Craig, this song came on Little Steven's Underground Garage, and I said, oh, do you have it here in the store? He said no, but I'll get you one. And he did. And it's Love Is All Around by the Trogs. One of my favorites. I love this song. It's been covered by a lot of people, but the Trogs version is beautiful. Dumbbell by the Cadillacs. Really fun. Backed with Bad Dan Magoon. Very fun. The Ripcords, Here I Stand and Karen. The great Ripcords, you know. He gave me this record, which is all radio clips and spots and inserts. It is so much fun. We played a lot of this stuff today to listen to, and it's just little clips to put in between, and there's holiday things, there's commercials, there's sound effects, there's jingle add-ons. It is just an amazing little thing. And this is an LA Air Force cheap radio thrills. So would have been used by Air Force Radio, which is very, very, very fun. This, one of my favorite things of the day, Hang 10 Surfing with the Wedges. Okay. Craig said, put this on the turntable and let's see if it's surf, because we figured it has to be surf by the titles. You know, The Wedges Stomp, Beware the Feather, Hang 10 Ride. I mean, Riding the Gruncher. It's just so surf. But we put it on the turntable, and the Wedges are an absolute space age pop, borderline exotica band. We were amazed, and I put this on, and Craig was like, "Go get that record and play it for Dennis," and I did, and Dennis was like, he goes, "I turned that down the other day because I didn't know. I thought it was just surf," and I said, well, it's mine now, you know, and, but he was happy because he got an RL, version of Zeppelin 2. So that's one of his, what do you call it, grails. So he was very, very happy today. He was like, that's fine. I'm glad you have it. And, you know, if I can't have it, it's yours. I'm glad you have it. And the Halloween record. Children of the Night, doing Transylvania. Okay. Let's see if I can show this at all. And the other shot, Dinner with Drac, a cover of Dinner with Drac. Really? Wow. Wow. Children of the Night. This is so much fun. Oh my God. A Halloween record that probably no one has ever heard, and that is what me and Craig always strive to find. So that was my stuff from Record King, and a couple of thrift things, books and stuff. I was happy to find books, and to get 3 of them at half price, you know, 49 cents. You can't beat that for a book. And I got some really fun ones. And I think that's about it for me, guys. So it's Friday. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical week. comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below, Radio Tink podcast link below, Patreon link below, Buy Me a Brew link below. Till next time, remember, in a black and white world, live a Technicolor life. And I'll see you all in the next one. I love you all so very, very much. Mwah.